Alright, gang, welcome to Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium's live stream. Yeah, gang, that's right, live stream. And welcome. Now, real quick, there was these three guys at the flea market, and they found a map, and it looks like it, I mean, it could be, and,
Spidell presents Peter Lorre, the Destroyer.
Oh, yes, I get tremendous satisfaction destroying things. Doesn't everybody? But not when you've paid good money for it. That's why it's so important to look for a Spidell Twister Flex when you buy a new watch band. It is so flexible, see? You can turn it inside out. Oh, I like that. In fact, it lasts 5 times as long as old-style bands. It's beautiful, too. The finest band Spidell has ever made. Yet it costs only $4.95 for the stainless steel model, the Linesman. This one is the magnificent Florentine in 10-karat gold filled, only $7.95. See, you can twist it. You can turn it. You can tie it in a knot. But I can't destroy it. Twister Flex by Spidell.
And it was about $6 million, and who knows? I don't know. They could never. I don't know. They sold it or whatever. Anyway, welcome. Howdy, y'all, and welcome to the live stream. And I tell you what, gang, we use no special effects here. That's right, no filters. That's right. I tried using a filter once. It just made my face completely blank, and just too much filter, I guess. But anyway, gang, welcome to the live stream, and see who's here. Hi, Ambient. Hi, Dragonfly. Yeoman Gall. Hi. And, there's Sandy right. She follows me everywhere. And, anyway, hi, Jimmy. Oh, there's Miss Linda. Hi. And, Digging Canuck. Hi. And, welcome. Pomsey. Hey, there's Dig Martin Metal Detecting UK. Wow, it's late for you. It's, 12:30. Happy day after New Year. And, Mark the Berg Hunter. Hi. And, welcome to the live stream. And I tell you what, we have kind of a modified live stream tonight. Hi, Mike Mellyman24. Hi. And hope no one's heart was set on the Mead segment. And not only that, but it was reminded to me actually earlier today, before I stopped live streaming, one of the last segments I did was Mead. But I did find some more stuff, which I'm going to kind of share, but probably at a later date. Hi, Mama! Hope you are feeling better. And North Jersey Detector, I wish I could give you a hug, man. But hang in there, brother. And since I can't give you a hug, I'm just going to have to do what I do and pick on you. So, but anyway, hang in there, buddy. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. And equally as loud as we always are. Official Gold Digger, hi, happy New Year. But anyway, gang, here we go. Ready or not. Now, I tell you what. Now, you know what we should try to do one night? This is what we'll do. All right, next live, not the next one, because the next one we're actually going to be out and about and actually trying to do something away from this. And this is going to be an experiment, and you know how that goes. But anyway, we're going to be away from this. Not the next one, but I think we're going to start a new thing. When we greet the chat, we're going to have everybody type in here. I don't know. It worked when we were in school. So, I mean, here, I don't know. But we'll give it a shot. See if it even looks funny. Hey, Brooklyn, how are you? And, Brooklyn. Anyway, Brooklyn, I'm going to send you an email. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. But anyway, here we go. Oh, boy. Metal detecting, coins, history, and J.C. Penney ads from the 1970s. And, oh, boy. I tell you what, the 1970s fashion, drugs. That's all there is to it. But anyway, tonight we've got alcohol and hangover cures. That's right. You know, kind of give you what ails you, you know. But anyway, I tell you what, just the thing for a New Year's Day live stream. And I tell you what, Reiser is indeed the dog of the hair that bit you. Something. But anyway, and yeah, now believe it or not, number 2 went out for a bit this past Sunday, and it did not pan out as anticipated. In fact, the whole site had been plowed over, and we only have one thing to share. No, not a finger, just one thing. And we're actually going to clean 2 things up here live, and because I can't quite make them out. So you'll be seeing them. The first one I'll be seeing them if I can see them. And if you guys were over, or actually I think I mentioned it here, I was actually staring at maps on my phone without my glasses. So we were squinting and looking, and now I can barely focus on anything. I tell you, maybe I should move back a little bit. No, that makes it blurry too. But anyway, so yeah, we'll have that. We're going to do a coin reveal. And actually, I tell you what, little stinker, Allie. I was supposed to be working on the electric today, and she was going to help. Yeah. And she goes, you know, Pop, let's go out back and metal detect. What a dirty, rotten trick. Yes, did it get her out of helping? Yes, it did. But anyway, so we went in the backyard, and hey, guess what? We pulled up around this. And I'm not sure what it is. I think I see a wreath, which would mean it'll be an Indian. And nice haircut. No, it's just the short toupee. And but anyway, we'll take a toothpick to it, and we'll see what it is. It's not a fatty, because it's rather thin. But anyway, we'll get to that in a bit. Hey, number 3, the mead. No, we're not doing the mead tonight. No mead. But anyway, gang, number 4, we'll be doing, show you all the way, 4. And we'll be doing the giveaway. That's right, gang. A giveaway. We'll be giving away a pack of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium. Oh, yeah, toilet paper. See, there it is. And it too is good for what ails you. And it's also good for when you do. But anyway, gang, that's right. Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. It goes wherever you go for when you have to, you know it, go. And do you go up there? No. But anyway, gang, welcome to the live stream. And that's what we got for tonight. And again, I'm sorry if I disappoint, but we were not doing mead tonight. But I got this crazy notion that we're actually going to try and make it. And I tell you what, I'm kind of disappointed. As I was researching mead, or I should say re-researching, because some of the stuff I was reading, I thought, I've read this before. But anyway, I'm kind of disappointed with the lack of materials that, there's poo over there. I can't do this. There. Anyway, I'm kind of disappointed in the lack of materials of colonial era mead. And I did read some listings of different taverns that kind of had mead as their specialty, but they really didn't get into the high functionality and high use of mead. What the hell is mead? It's a honey wine. Basically wine made from honey. And it's ancient. It's been around forever. And but anyway, we will probably get into more of that. I'm actually to the point where I was so disgusted, this is how it goes. I was so disgusted I couldn't find materials on it that I thought maybe a short article would be, called for. Mead is the only thing I've ever had that was sweeter than me. And just as sticky. But anyway, gang, welcome to the live stream, and we are gonna get this thing going. Here we go! Ready or not? Anyway, gang, hangovers. That's right, gang. Now, this being New Year's Day, some of you, like Jersey Detector, just may be afflicted with hangovers. I have to read it. It's here. And like I said, I'm still going to pick on you. But anyway, some of you just may be afflicted with hangovers. Now, gang, not only historically informative, we are also here to assist. That's right, gang, to assist this age-old affliction. Can we really call it an affliction? After all, you do it to yourself. I mean, so can we really call it an affliction? A self-affliction. Okay, that makes more sense. Hey, hello. Anyway, gang. But here we go, ready or not. And here we go, ready or not. Hangover. And I love when we get into the history of this because it just brings so much to mind. Did I actually have a photograph? I do. And maybe, I don't know. We're probably not going to pull it up. But anyway, gang, a hangover is the experience of various unpleasant physiological and psychological effects usually follow the consumption of alcohol, such as wine, beer, and distilled spirits. Hangovers can last for several hours or for more than 24 hours. Typical symptoms of a hangover may include headache, drowsiness, concentration problems, and did you see that? No, I don't know. And let's see, dry mouth, dizziness, fatigue, gastrointestinal distress, vomiting, diarrhea. Anybody need the toilet? No, never mind. But anyway, absence of hunger, light sensitivity, depression, sweating, nausea, hyperexcitability, irritability, and anxiety. While the causes of a hangover are still poorly understood, you drink, you get a hangover, I don't know. Several factors are known to be involved, including, oh boy, here we go, acetaldehyde accumulation, changes in the immune system, and glucose metabolism, dehydration, metallic acidosis, on all these other complicated things. Beverage-specific effects of additives or byproducts, such as congeners in alcoholic beverages, also play an important role. Stay away from the nitrates. The symptoms usually occur after the intoxicating effect of the alcohol begins to wear off, generally in the morning after a night of heavy drinking. Or a day of heavy drinking. Or if you're really enthusiastic, a morning of heavy drink. I don't know. Though many possible remedies and folk cures have been suggested, there is no compelling evidence to suggest that any are effective for preventing or treating alcohol hangover. Yeah, stay hydrated. I mean, back in my early days, one of the best tips I ever got was to chew ice when you drank, and I don't know. Avoiding alcohol or drinking in moderation are the most effective ways to avoid a hangover. The socioeconomic consequences and health risks of alcohol hangovers include workplace absenteeism, impaired job performance, reduced productivity, and poor academic achievement. Thank you, Captain Obvious. A hangover may also impair performance during potentially dangerous daily activities, such as driving a car or operating heavy machinery. However, it does help the Mummers Parade when they do have it. And for you folks here in the East, why, that would be funny. But the rest of you people on the planet are going, what's a mummer? But anyway, gang, according to an article in Historic UK, the term hangover would come from the practice of homeless people in London spending the night in a room sleeping while literally hanging over a rope. Now, yes, gang, I had never heard tell this before, and I tell you, I really like it. I mean, it's scary. Here, I got a little picture. We'll show you here. Quite literally, people are on a... How drunk do... I don't know. But anyway, gang, some establishments allow people to lean on the rope while sitting on a bench, while others only allow people to stand and lean on the taut rope. Anyway, the usual cost of these lodgings, they made you pay to lean on a rope or to be hunched over on a rope, be hung over. 2 pennies. Or 2 pence. And of course, you know, it gave the Victorian era term of 2-penny hangover. I wonder how much a chair would have cost. A nickel? But I don't know. The academically accepted explanation is mere extension of the sense of a survival, a thing left over from before, at least as early as 1902. Hangover! Oh boy. But anyway, gang, we got a little video to go with our article before we get to the remedies. So hold on to your hat.
Its chemical formula is C2H5. Here is a colorless liquid that looks like water. It has a pungent odor and a burning, sweet taste. Its chemical formula is C2H5OH. This is ethyl alcohol, the alcohol found in intoxicating beverages. It's made out of carbohydrates, such as starch or sugar. Cereal grains are starchy materials commonly used in making alcoholic beverages. Out of wheat, beer is usually made. Beer contains about 4.5% ethyl alcohol, as shown by the striped area across the bottom of the bottle. And other products that contain sugar will be used to make alcoholic beverages. Out of grapes is made. Wine contains about 15% ethyl alcohol. All alcoholic beverages are products of fermentation. As these samples of wheat and grapes are fermenting, alcohol is being produced. The raw material usually needs to be prepared for fermenting or cracking or crushing. Whatever is being used, fermentation has to take place. Fermentation is the action of yeast cells on sugars to produce alcohol. The bubbles seen here are carbon dioxide given off during the fermentation. Beer and wine are products of fermentation alone. But whiskey, a third type of alcoholic beverage, requires distillation as well as fermentation. The alcohol is separated from the other materials in the fermented mixture. In this case, the alcohol is made out of fermented corn mash. When the fermented mixture is heated, vapors are given off that contain products of the fermentation, including including a relatively high percentage of alcohol. As the vapors cool, they change to liquid and drip from the distillery. Whiskey ordinarily contains about 43% or more of alcohol. When we compare the three kinds of beverages, we see that whiskey contains more alcohol than either wine or beer. But in each of the three beverages, the intoxicating part is always the same substance, ethyl alcohol. By using animated drawings, we will see what happens to alcohol in the body. In the alcoholic beverage shown here, the black dots represent the ethyl alcohol content. The alcohol travels down the esophagus and into the stomach and the small intestine. Capillaries in the stomach lead into a branch of the portal blood vein that connects with the liver, shown at the left. These capillaries absorb alcohol directly from the stomach, and the portal vein carries to the liver. Other capillaries absorb alcohol from the small intestine, shown at the bottom. The portal vein carries so. In the liver, some of the alcohol undergoes an immediate change. Enzymes found only in the liver react with the alcohol and change it to acetic acid, presented here as white dots. This means that the alcohol burns or oxidizes, thereby releasing calories of heat energy. The acetic acid molecules and the molecules of ethyl alcohol, not acted upon immediately by the liver, pass on through the veins to the heart, shown here in the center. The more alcohol that reaches the liver at one time, the more alcohol goes on to the heart unchanged. The heart pumps this blood containing alcohol and the acetic acid into the arteries and on to all parts of the body. Whereas only the liver oxidizes pure ethyl alcohol to acetic acid, any body tissue, as for example, the tissue shown here, can oxidize acetic acid. As acetic acid, represented by the white dots, burns, heat energy is released and waste materials eliminated. Thus, the liver is the one organ of the body where oxidation of alcohol to acetic acid takes place. So except for small amounts of alcohol that escape through the lungs and kidneys, alcohol in the bloodstream remains unchanged until it can be acted upon by the liver. As the liver oxidizes molecules of alcohol to acetic acid, other molecules return from the bloodstream. The liver oxidizes about 3/4 of an ounce of alcohol per hour until the alcohol is all oxidized. As long as there is any alcohol in the bloodstream, some of it reaches the brain. Here it acts as an anesthetic. The effects of alcohol on the human brain vary somewhat from person to person, but its main effects follow a general pattern. At first, the greatest effect is on the cerebrum, outlined here with a black border. 0.05% is about 1 ounce of undiluted alcohol in the entire bloodstream. This darkened area is the judgment center and the center for tensions and anxieties. Even small amounts of alcohol tend to deaden these centers, and because of this may provide an illusion of relaxation. This is ordinarily the situation in moderate social drinking. As the concentration of alcohol in the blood rises above 0.05%, the judgment center becomes more and more depressed. Gradually, too, the muscular control center becomes less responsive to incoming signals from nerves in all parts of the body. The person usually feels confident that everything is all right. But a condition like this develops. Drivers in this condition are incapable of making responses fast enough for the safety of themselves or others. This leads to accidents. The vision center, too, is affected during intoxication. This impairs the individual's normal vision. Blurring and other abnormalities of vision frequently occur. Driving or walking in traffic is extremely hazardous under such conditions. If the concentration of alcohol continues to increase, it finally affects a deeper center toward the base of the brain called the cerebellum. When the concentration of alcohol in the bloodstream reaches about 0.4%, unconsciousness usually occurs. 0.4% is about 8 ounces of undiluted alcohol in the entire bloodstream of an average-sized adult. Gradually, the brain and other organs are freed of the anesthetic effect of the ethyl alcohol. But even after consciousness is regained, it takes some time before the person is fully in control of his muscular processes. After deep intoxication, the sobering up period for an average-sized adult may take 12 hours or more. Even beyond this amount of time loss, there frequently is a further period of partial incapacity. So we have seen that alcohol oxidizes in the body and produces heat energy. In this respect, it is like any other food. But as a food, heat energy is all that pure alcohol can provide. Most other foods supply some needed materials such as proteins, vitamins. Pure alcohol contains none of these, even though it supplies calories. The substitution of alcohol for other foods over a long period of time produces serious nutritional deficiencies and decreases the resistance to infections and to such diseases as pellagra and beriberi. Those who are unable to avoid chronic overindulgence in ethyl alcohol, such as this man, are usually termed alcoholics or problem drinkers. For him, like other alcoholics, alcohol disrupts his life and injures his health. Investigations are convincing medical authorities that the problem drinker is a sick person. This man needs medical attention. The old method of treatment for a person in this condition was to throw him in jail. But the hospital is the place for a person in a helpless condition due to alcohol. Medical science can help the problem drinker regain his physical health. When there is any doubt as to the cause of the patient's condition, a complete medical examination must be made. An eye check will help determine whether the patient is suffering from shock. Of chemical tests on a sample of his blood, the patient can be checked for diabetes and other diseases that may have symptoms similar to those of alcoholism. Blood pressure and heart tests will reveal the condition of the circulatory system. Physical tests and a study of the patient's history are needed in order to make sure that he is really suffering from alcoholism. Hospitalization for several days may be needed. During this time, he receives a balanced diet and is treated medically if necessary. Although he may recover physically, he must avoid all future use of alcoholic beverages. It's made clear to him before he leaves the hospital that even a single drink will certainly lead him back again to chronic alcoholism. It's essential that every drinker understand how alcohol affects his body and face the possibility of one day becoming an alcoholic. And he should realize that alcohol is a potential menace to community safety as well as to his personal health.
Was that guy on Downers or something? Holy cow, it reminds me of a driver's ed movie back in high school. Well, anyway, gang, all right, well, moving right along, and we'll catch up with chat a little bit. Hey, there's CFA. Hi, CFA. And, oh, yes, just more Christmas and birthday presents to buy, Sandy. Oh, yeah, oh, boy, can I tell you. And, hi, Mrs. AWR. Hi. So this is why I don't drink. I'm crazy enough about being drunk. The last time I got drunk, I thought I was going to die. Instead, I never again. Oh, I hear that. And I tell you. But anyway, gang, here we go. Ready or not? Now, there is actually a couple of things here we have to point out. We have to have a moment of sincerity, a scientific moment. Are you ready? This is actually scientific. Documented, there's science behind it, not like Corona, but there's scientific stuff here that involves hangover cures or remedies, and these two things. Are you ready? These two are documented before we get to the fun stuff, which is folk cures, which actually some of the folk cures, why I do believe if they did a scientific study, they would find that they do work. But anyway, gang, the two that are actually scientific, and I love the first one because I never heard tell of it, and I love learning something new every day. But if you're ready or not, what you should have on hand after a heavy night of drinking, yes, gang, that's right, asparagus, or as we say in the Reiser household, asagus. But anyway, gang, that's right, it is scientifically proven. Asparagus helps with a hangover. And of course, that was number one. Number two is water. I don't know. I think this guy was drunk, whoever wrote it. I don't know. But anyway, gang, folk cures. The following foods and dishes have been described as having a theoretical potential for easing or alleviating symptoms associated with the hangover. Hangover foods have not been scientifically proven to function as a remedy or cure for the hangover. Now, one thing I got to make sure I have in my notes here is a Greek guy. Where is my Greek guy? Okay, good, I got it. All right, because I don't want to miss out on my Greek guy, Roman guy. But anyway, here we go, folk cures. Now, here's the old standby, and of course, we've always heard this one, a Bloody Mary. I think back in my younger days, that was probably the cure of choice. But anyway, there's a couple in here I've never heard tell of, like a corpse reviver. Never heard tell of that. I imagine that's a drink. A Jaeger bomb. I know those cause hangovers, but I never knew those to help with one. Vodka, water. Hey, water should be in the other category. Why is it here again? I don't know. Fruits, banana, kiwi fruit, prickly pear fruit, and prickly pear fruit. That's right, gang. It's 2:30 in the morning. The bar just closed. Where do you guys want to go now? You want to go to Denny's? No, let's go get some prickly pear fruit. But anyway, gang. All right, drinks, caffeinated drinks. There is no significant correlation between caffeine use and hangover severity has been found. Nevertheless, someone's always yelling at you to get some black coffee, or espresso, or Pedialyte, or sports drinks. Now, juice, fruit juice, pickle juice. That would probably induce vomiting. Tomato juice, teas, ginger tea, green tea, peppermint tea, coconut water. Not on a dare, not even sober. Vegetables, spinach, tomato, soups. Oh, my soups is on here, and some of these I don't know. Some of them are Peruvian and Czechoslovakian, and why are they even on here? I don't know. I can't get off with asparagus, let alone getting into some soup from Czechoslovakia. I'm in New Jersey. Where am I getting Czechoslovakia soup at? Chicken noodle soup. Oh, okay, there we go. We're a little bit easier. Fricassee. Where are you? I don't know. And I tell you, And miso soup. Okay, you can go out for Chinese after you get chicken. Eggs and eggs dishes. Now, some of these I can't quite grasp. All right, so it's 2:30 in the morning. The bar's just closed. You're drunk out of your gourd. The first dish they have under eggs and egg dishes is ostrich egg omelet. I don't know where you're getting that from at that time of morning, or what, I don't know. And then we get into some of the other stuff. Omelet, prairie oyster. Now, I think I heard that somewhere last night during the New Year's Eve thing where somebody was talking about prairie oysters. And, or wait a minute, were we watching Hannibal Lecter? I don't know. And then here's the old standby for you college kids, ramen. And greasy foods, bacon sandwich. Whether you're drunk or not, bacon's a good thing. Hamburger, peanut butter, pizza. Fried foods, churros, fried chicken, grilled cheese sandwich. I tell you, there's some stuff on here. Staple food, toast and honey, especially if you're drunk drinking mead. Oats and oatmeal, spaghetti. Well, we went with spaghetti. You just had the ramen anyway. And congee, drunken noodles. Don't know what that is. Honey, of course, and mustard, sushi. No, that'd be that would not be pretty. Yeah, okay, you eat sushi for the hangover cure or remedy, and then I don't know. But anyway, all right, well, there you go. Wow, recommendations and folk cures for foods and drinks to relieve hangover symptoms abound. Hangover foods have not been scientifically proven to function as a remedy or cure for the hangover. No compelling evidence exists to suggest that any conventional or complementary intervention is effective for preventing or treating alcohol hangover. Now we get into some of the history stuff. Are you ready? Various folk remedies exist for hangovers. The ancient Romans, on the authority of Pliny the Elder, that's right, Pliny the Elder, favored raw owl's eggs or fried canary as a hangover remedy. While the prairie oyster restorative, introduced at the 1878 Paris World Exposition, calls for raw egg yolk mixed with Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco sauce, salt, and pepper. By 1938, the Ritz-Carlton Hotel provided a hangover remedy in the form of a mixture of Coca-Cola and milk. Coke and milk. I don't know. Now, I have heard tell of some people actually doing that, mixing Coke and milk, and I don't know. Coca-Cola itself having been invented by some accounts as a hangover remedy. Alcoholic writer Ernest Hemingway relied on tomato juice and beer. Other purported hangover cures includes more alcohol. Might as well keep going. For example, cocktails such as Bloody Mary or Black Velvet, consisting of equal parts of champagne and stout. A 1957 survey by an American folklorist found widespread belief in the efficacy of fried foods, tomato juice, and sexual activity. It's here. I don't know. But anyway, there you have it. Hangover cures. I tell you what. I don't know it. Oh, speaking of, I was going to be very mean, and for you folks who are suffering from a hangover, I was going to play the Spam Factory Tour clip here, but at the last minute, I did take pity on some of you, and I opted not to. However, we're not going to leave spam alone. Have a look at this. That thing. All right, gang. Oh, there you have it. Oh, boy. Now, what you're looking at, and hopefully your stomach is not feeling unsettled, but what you're looking at is a photograph that Audra of Jersey History Hunters sent me. And I tell you what, between me and Allie, we had a great deal of enjoyment out of this, trying to get the iPhone to focus on the web link there at the bottom. But what you're looking at, it's a McSpam. That's right, gang. McDonald's spam themed thing. That's right. And now, what kind of? We have to break this down because my brain just doesn't quite wrap around it the right way. All right, I see the buns. I see the sesame seeds there on the bun. That's McDonald-like. I see something that looks like maybe tartar sauce or something, or mayonnaise. Still not quite sure. And then on the bottom there, of course, you got 2 slices of ham, and then you've got those things in the middle. What is that? I I have no idea what those black crumbly things. Now see, now Ambient says it's Oreos, but please, Lord, I don't want that to be Oreos. I really don't want that to be Oreos because then I think, sober or not, I'm puking. Holy cow! But oh boy, please don't let those be Oreo crumbles. Oh my goodness! Now Audra told me they were, and I don't know if it was a joke or not, to be honest. Oh boy! But I have to ask her now. I have to send her a text and say, hey, was that a joke? I just kind of went with it. And, but goodness, I tell you, can anybody read Japanese, or is that Chinese? Oh, wait a minute. That's a symbol for, that's a yen, right? So this is Japanese? Why do they look like Chinese characters? I don't know. But there you have it. You can go over to Asia and get a McSpam. I'd eat spam with Oreos. Oh my, I don't know. But there you have it. Oh boy, I tell you, a McSpam. I wonder how you say a McSpam in Japanese, or I need my little translator. Oh, I can't. I'm using my phone. I tell you, we'll have done it live. Canuck Jr. can read Japanese. Yes, get her. I tell you, get her over here to the computer. Hurry up. And I tell you, Canuck Jr. can read Japanese and Korean. Oh, wow. But please tell it. No mixed spam. No, I don't know. Anyway, gang, moving right along. And as soon as I can get rid of mixed spam, I don't know. I'm kind of really digging it now, but it's just so absurd. It's like a train wreck. You just can't look away. Cool. Okay, but anyway, now I did manage to get out for a couple of hours this past Sunday. Nothing! And absolutely nothing. And, it's always good to take your metal detector out for a walk. It's always better if it does beep. But now we did find what I think is a wheat scent. And I have no idea what date it is. I want to make sure I do the right one here. Hopefully that's the one. All right, I got 2 up here. One I'm pretty sure is a wheat scent, and the other one is I think, an Indian that I actually dug from the backyard. And as you can tell, it's very corrosive. So we're going to got our little trusty handy dandy. Also for sale over at the shop, we have a toothpick for toothpicking this coin for a live reveal. Okay, we sell these over at the shop too, along next to the toilet paper. 2 different purposes, but yeah, why they're so, I don't know. But anyway, here we go with trying to decipher what this coin can be, or is, what it can be. It's a coin. And I do this on a notepad. That way it has a little bit of a cushion. Watch it be absolutely flat. Yep, I don't think we are going to be getting a year off of that, but we're going to put it back underneath the coin cam, and it is a wheat cent, I think. We'll do the back real quick. All right, that's a light toothpicking. And there you have it. 1 cent. Okay, so yes, we are. Well, we are wheat centage. But I do not think we're going to be getting a year off that. Now, the site that I've been dying to get back to, unfortunately, had been pushed and plowed over, and everything is juxtaposed to the historical timeline in the ground. So some of the site is buried, and other bits have been pushed. There's only like a couple of places where that can be searched now. Nope, it's too far gone. Well, at least we know that it is indeed a weak cent. But we'll throw that over there. All right, now this one, I swore earlier I saw a reef on the back of it, which would make it an Indian. And again, we found this out in the backyard today. And we'll try and see if we can get anything from it. Again, we'll toothpick it. And we'll go from there. Well, I don't think toothpicking is going to help this at all. It is fried. Now the trouble is, in the backyard, before this house was here, this house was probably right around 1930. It was built around 1930. And behind us was a farm with a lane that went all the way back, and eventually the farm was divided up and sold into lots and etc. Hey, much like stuff is done now. But anyway, but down by the lane on the farm, there was also a small house that would have been close to our backyard, and so I'm hoping we will have some kind of leftover relics in the ground in my back lot. So I kind of wasn't surprised when the Indian came out, knowing what was kind of around there in the back there. But oh boy, since this house was here since 1930, all the way in the back lot is where they had their burn barrel. And for you metal detectorists out there who have come across burn barrel sites, that's not a fun place to metal detect. And no, because it is just, it's trash heaven. And yeah, this is just not getting any better. I'm going to have to put this in the, I'd say the toast category, but because it's just not improving at all. Unfortunately, that back lot has also been farmed in historic aerials. I was taking a look at the property, and in historic aerials, the back lot was farmed probably from the 30s into the 40s. There was a break in there in the 50s, and in the 60s and 70s, that back lot was farmed again. And then it hasn't been farmed since, well, at least from what I can tell, from the 80s onward. But anyway, who knows? There may be treasure out there to find yet. Well, that was a complete dud. But anyway, the mess I made. But anyway, gang, all right. Well, I tell you what, we will be having more stuff to look at in an upcoming show. And it's kind of the thing I kind of really want to start doing. Is actually not clean them up in the field and yet bring them home, but hopefully we'll get more stuff that's in better shape to look at. All right, a little bit more. All right, well, of all things to be very worn on this coin, I just managed to pull out a date. Let's see if we can get this to focus. All right, so now we can make out the bottom part of the Indian, and if you guys can see it, I can see it. Oh my, and my eyes are still blurry. So we pulled an 1884 Indian out of the backyard. That's it. Getting a flashlight. We're getting back out there now. Well, maybe not in the rain. But there you have it. Oh boy, now we're excited. All right, so that kind of actually did kind of work in a weird and odd way. But there you go. Oh boy. All right, gang. What will we do? Oh, 9 minutes. Okay. Well, I tell you what we do here. Oh boy. You know, I never reset Rosie. We need to reset Rosie and let her do her thing. And we turn our mod peoples on. All right, we'll minimize that. Well, anyway, gang, all right, here we go. Ready or not. Tonight, we'll be giving away a pack. That's right, a pack of Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. And we'll be throwing in a couple other little things, a couple little trinkets, mementos, and or olives. No, that's memento. No, never mind. But anyway, we'll be throwing in some other little things with it, and we'll be sending that off to you. That's right, Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. That's right, it goes wherever you go for when you have to go. But anyway, gang, with that, we'll be going over to Rosie and let our little pickerbot select tonight's winner. Now, gang, lurkers, pay attention, heads up. This is the moment. Why, you would be sure to have something into the chat to let Rosie know that you are around and about. And we'll give us a few more minutes here for this to generate a list. And then we'll go ahead and select tonight's winner. And in the meantime, while Rosie is doing her thing, we got stuff upcoming. We'll be back on next Friday at 7:30, and right after M.A. Lyman, and after he does his premiere, we'll be going live again. Now, next week, we'll be doing something special. That's right. We'll be away from the desk, and I have no idea what that is yet, but we'll be utilizing StreamYard, and we'll be out and about. I really don't know how much out and about we can possibly be. It's still dark at 7:30, but we'll find something. We'll get creative. So anyway, so I'll be next Friday. And again, just before our show, why you do want to be sure and tune into M.A. Lyman 24 and catch out his premiere. And also, too, gang, tomorrow, Mike will be back on going through some roles. So you want to check it out? I think that's 7 o'clock, right, Mike? 7 or 7:30. Anyway, do check it out. And then, gang, Sunday, Coffee with Liz, 10 a.m. Do check it out. Always a good time. And then, gang, on Tuesday, that's right, our old time slot, we still got Jersey History Hunters. Always a good time. And Tuesday at 7. So things to look forward to. And if you happen to have Mike's command. What is Mike's command? Mike, where is that paper? Is it M.A. Lyman 24? Is it exclamation point M.A. Lyman 24? I think. and I don't know where that paper went. But anyway, gang, stuff to look forward to. So anyway, if you got an upcoming event, do go ahead and throw it in chat. But anyway, here we go. Oh, somebody got it. But anyway, here we go. All right, ready or not, we're going to go ahead and... why is it showing only 7? Should I reboot this again? There you go. All right, now she's cooking. But anyway, gang, that's the stuff coming up, and stay tuned for it. And thanks for who all came out for Christmas Day, or I should say Christmas Evening's live stream. Oh boy, what a whole lot of fun. Oh, we had some great deal of laughs, and I tell you, great fun. Anyway, gang, all right, well, ready or not, here we go. We're going to select tonight's winner for the Reiser's Treasure Hunting Emporium toilet paper. Ready or not, here we go. That's not the right button. This is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang! Hey! Congrats, Mark the Bird Hunter. Why, you are tonight's giveaway winner. And do be sure to send me an email, and we will get that stuff right out to you. Congrats, Mark! Congrats! Hey, we back. All right, gang. Well, there you have it. Well, that was tonight's show without Mead. And anyway, but Mead will be. I think that's going to be like a. I really want to write the article. I really want to try making it. So who knows? Maybe it'll be like a multi-conglomerate thing. I don't know. I got to finish working on the house first. But anyway, yeah, finish. It'll be a lifelong thing. But anyway, gang, thanks for coming out tonight, and we will be back here next Friday, like I said, and for something different, something new. Who knows? Maybe I'll give you a couple hints on Facebook as far as as the ideas develop. But anyway, gang, hopefully you will be getting out and finding your treasure. I know for us here in the East, tomorrow we are going to be up in around 60, and I don't think we'll be going out with a machine tomorrow. And but anyway, we'll try and find treasure anyway. But anyway, gang, for that, that's it. So have a great night, and get out there and find some treasure. And we'll see you all over the tube. All right, gang, that's it. Have a great night.